you're about to go off.
The excitement already starting to crescendo, with fans gathering and streaming into the building. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up, along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And now let's see how teams compare in the early going with a look at the power rankings. Taking a look at New Orleans, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Cavaliers, they're happy with how they've played as of late. This is the time of year for optimism. This early in the season, anything is possible.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Risache in at the 3. And for Cleveland, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone. MP comes in for Hunter, and Jerome subbed in for Garland. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Hawks. And MP said he wanted to outplay every player in his rookie class. Easy to say, much harder to do.
And I got to hand it to MP. He's been impressive so far compared to his fellow rookies. He's maybe not leading the pack the way he wanted to be when he first set out on this mission, but he's definitely in the conversation for who is at the top of his class. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
MP, the pass to Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A 12-point game. Outside Johnson. To the inside. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. A nice shot by Mitchell.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore. Well, you love to see the intensity from MP. Doesn't let the physical defense impede him in any way.
Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Cavaliers trail by 14. Now here's MP. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Pass to Jerome. Back to Jackson. The ball's knocked loose. Tries a 10-footer. Here's Wade. Block at 4. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Atlanta leading by 11. Young looking over the floor. Okongwu finds Young. Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
MP outside. Pass to Jerome. Back to Jackson. Here's Jerome. Back to MP. The three is up. Jerome, that's good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Picked up by Okongwu. Takes a 13-footer. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Here's MP. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
The Hawks lead by 8. 43 seconds left in the first. Here's Daniels, covered by MP. No good with the elbow jumper. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Mitchell's shot is good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Young. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Daniels misses.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
The 3 from Mitchell. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Onyeka Okongwu. He's been the guy making things happen for the Hawks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. George Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Karis LeVert, then it's Reza Shea, and it's Mann in at the 2. LeVert right side. Pass to Mann. Here's Niang. Off target with the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And it's Strus off the drive. Capella with a block.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. On the wing, MP. Giving them some good production. Putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Cleveland again missing.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Pass to Reza Shea. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. And it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, get used to seeing that. Reza Shea will be nailing threes for many years to come.
Back to Jackson. It's rebounded by Reza Shea. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside for LeVert. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for DeAndre Hunter.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Reza Shea out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with a prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thank you. Good stuff. Will it go? No good off the glass.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Here's Risache. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to LeVert from downtown. Mobley grabs the board. Cavaliers trail by 9. Jackson surveying the D. Back to Jerome. MP with it. Guarded by Capella. MP against Capella. Here's Jackson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Yeah, just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
LeVert with the ball. 11 points for him last game against Dallas.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Sends it home from three-point land.
But you cannot allow Karis LeVert to square up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's going to knock down that shot with great consistency.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Cavs. Garland comes in for Jerome. And Atlanta making a change here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jackson outside. Pass to Garland. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Garland for 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. LeVert outside. And the Hawks with another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Inside. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, Mitchell just muscling his way in.
This is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just a shooter. Donovan Mitchell adept at scoring in the paint.
LeVert passes to man from the arc. The rebound by Garland. The Cavs have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Pass to LeVert. Gets stolen by Garland. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. MP with it. And it's man picking him up. And there's Jackson on the assist by Garland. Now just a 4-point Hawks lead. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Niang with it. Fires from deep. The shot that time not on target. Jackson finds Mobley. Kicks it out to Jackson. Mobley on a screen. Jackson finds some space. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks lead by 4. Pass to Niang from outside the arc. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Buries it from 3.
Well, Karis LeVert has worked diligently to make his three-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. MP gets it to go through contact.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Hawks have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the...
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to second quarter. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
Happy you could join us. First up, let's talk about the players of the week. In the West, Nikola Jokic.
The talent of the Jokers being recognized. Big achievements for the big man from Serbia. He's one of those players that...
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Cavaliers.
Where's the...
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game.
Well, for those just... Jackson, he's checked in for Hunter, and Jerome subbed in for Garland. Mann, he's checked in for Atlanta. LeVert comes in for Trae Young. Jerome passes to Mobley. Fades and shoots. That's short off the rim. Atlanta leading by 17. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Ty Jerome is out there with Mitchell, and it's MP in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Pass to Allen. Jackson outside. Over Rizachet. MP no good.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Now here's Mann. Jacks up a 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Getting it done inside. MP.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
And there's the screen. Here's Rizachet, covered by Mobley. Pass to Mann. Launches it. Drops in the 3. Mann's got his first 3 points of the game.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
From 20 feet. And again, it's Atlanta.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Jackson outside. From deep, Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. MP's got 7 assists in the game.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
MP might be young, but looking like a veteran with that read and setup.
Pass to Rizachet. Launches a 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
I just love the ball movement.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus is checked in. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. and the results have been outstanding.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Down low. Strus the pass to Jerome. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Strus. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Strus has gotten himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's LeVert. 11 points in the game. Hits the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night. MP outside. Back to Mitchell. Fires the 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Now LeVert. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Pass to Johnson. Takes the 3. That shot missing. Jalen Johnson. He's been the guy making things happen for Atlanta. And he's hit 8 3-pointers. Strong shooting. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. We've got Clint Capella, George Niang out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Matthews in at the 2-guard spot.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And here's LeVert for 3, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And it's good. 2 points.
He's still early in his career, but MP has a silky jumper.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Niang. 4-3. Hunter with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Jackson with it. Now LeVert defending. LeVert goes against MP. It's not going to go for him. Atlanta leading by 9. Now Niang from behind the arc. He buries it from 3.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide-open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. Oh, MP gets it through the tight D inside.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
MP outside. Hey, expanding his range. The rebound by Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mann. And it's all from 3-point range. Cavaliers trail by 13. Left side, Strus. Now here's Jackson. He's guarded by Mann. MP no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Mann, the pass to LeVert. Hunter with some nice D.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Jerome, that's good.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Capella. Pass to Niang. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Matthews. He drops it from range. And the Hawks lead by 14.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A different look for Cleveland. And Cleveland has possession. Jackson outside. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Atlanta leading by 11. The three from Rizashea. Donovan Mitchell with a board. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. They swipe it. Here's Daniels. Pass to Johnson. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 32 points in the game.
All night. He just won't let up.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Now here's Jackson. From deep, Mitchell. From outside, Mitchell is good.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Outside Johnson. 6 to shoot. Okongwu, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. Down low. And Okongwu with the block. On the wing, Daniels. Check by Mitchell. Outside Johnson. Pass to Rizashea. Lets the three fly. Mitchell grabs a miss. Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's MP.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
Free throw good. MP. Garland's checked in for Jerome. And so Jackson nails both of them. Here's Daniels. Pass to Young. And here's Johnson. Puts up a three. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Knocked away. Here's Rizashea. Young with it. Beyond the arc. Cash. Trae Young with a triple.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And Quinn. Snyder decides to call timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road,
huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil.
You can get that one back next time. Rest, recuperate, get ready for tomorrow.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me? Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs too, because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we are understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
What's up, everybody? I see MP's made his way into the starting lineup. That's good for him, his team, the fans, everybody. What's up, everybody?
Win this game so we can go hit the buffet for some chicken wings.
MP's about to tear it up.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. They better watch out.
Perfect. Big dog. Yeah. Looking sharp, MP.
Oh, hey, what'd you do when you forgot your lunch? I got some $20.
Well, I went and saw Mary.
25.
She gave me
$5 difference. That's ice cold. I have no idea.
Oh man, how's your hamster?
You know, it got out. I read. Yeah, you're looking all over. Pictures. Scary. You knew it was going to be bad. That's all.
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation.
Man, how?
Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one.
Risky. How's your dog doing?
Oh, he's good. He's just got out of that puppy stage, so it's nice to have him be a little more chill around the house.
Oh, yeah, I remember how my dog was at that stage.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our game. NBA Cup action coming your way shortly. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here. In the NBA, no better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Hawks. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, Cleveland, they're 5 spots away.
And right now for the Cavaliers, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Jackson in at the 3. And for the Hawks, in the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Risache in at the small forward. Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
Look, I commend MP for a great goal to set your sights on, but the results so far have been mixed. Rookie struggles are different for everyone, and he just hadn't found his footing as quickly as he had hoped.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Once, of course, last season, the Cavs beat the Magic in the playoffs. It was their first series win without LeBron, going back to 1993, which is just mind-boggling. They're set up well, it seems, for the first time in a long time. What do you think?
They have so much young all-star talent in Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley. It's been hard to build without LeBron James in the mix in Cleveland, but you have to give